Chair, we're ready to begin when you are.
Good. No, it's good afternoon now. My name is Lincoln Ressler. I have the privilege, on most days, it's a privilege of chairing the Committee on Governmental Operations, State and Federal Legislation. I would like to start by thanking my colleagues who have joined us today from our committee, Council Members Gutierrez, Hanif, Shulman, Brewer, Vernikov, and Palladino, and we have no one on Zoom currently. And we also have joining us on the committee today Majority Leader Farias, Minority Leader Arreola, and Councilmember Marmorato. Thank you all for being with us. Did I miss somebody? Oh, and Yusuf Salam. Excuse me, Councilmember Salam, thank you for being with us as well. It's always good to see you. Today we'll be voting on 20 pre-considered state legislative resolutions, including 2 messages from the mayor in support of a variety of state legislation. We are voting to reauthorize the city's speed camera program for another 5 years. DOT has installed over 2,000 cameras across the city pursuant to this state authorization, equally distributed throughout all neighborhoods. And since the start of the program in 2014, over a decade ago, speeding has decreased 94% at locations with cameras. The majority of cars receive only 1 or 2 violations, proof that this is an effective tool to reduce speeding and save lives. Back in 2017, Detective Miosotis Familia was murdered while sitting in her NYPD command post in the Bronx. Her daughter Genesis was just 20 at the time and immediately stepped up to raise her younger siblings, who were 12. This bill will allow her to receive the same benefits that a surviving spouse would have received. We're also voting on several home rule messages to rectify inequities and pension benefits for various city employees, including probation officers and DP police officers. Both these workforces face chronic retention issues given pension differences, and I hope these measures will help us recruit and retain highly qualified civil servants. The other SLRs we'll vote on today cover a wide variety of topics, permitting the city to set up speed limits on open streets, expanding access to benefits for first responders who worked at the World Trade Center, allowing the Civilian Complaint Review Board to access sealed records needed for their investigations, including body-worn camera footage, and granting additional retirement and death benefits for various city employees, including for families and widows of our first responders killed in the line of duty. I would truly like to just take a moment to thank Santa Soriano Vasquez and Rick Arbello, who do a phenomenal job on navigating all of our state legislative resolutions, our home rules. It is a very challenging and complicated process, and they work immensely hard and have done a great job. So I just want to thank you both for your hard work. We are lucky to have you. I'd also like to thank our committee staff, Jayshree Ganapathy and Erica Cohen, for all their work. And before we ask the clerk to call a roll, I know there were a couple colleagues who wanted to speak. We'll start with Councilmember Marmorato.
Thank you, Chair. And before you cast your votes today, I want to speak plainly, not just as a council member, but as a constituent of District 13 and a representative of families who expect real representation from this city. From the beginning, this casino proposal raised red flags. There is no meaningful investment plan, no commitment to infrastructure, which was very important to me, and no engagement with the families who actually live in the surrounding community. And most importantly, there was no support from the people I represent. The residents of District 13 were very clear. They do not want a casino, and when they spoke, I listened. The committee vote today is about more than just stopping a bad proposal. It's about sending a message that backroom deals, runarounds, and flashy promises will never outweigh the voice of the people. So I urge my colleagues, stand with me, stand strong, and vote no on this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Councilmember Marmorato. Now we'll hear from Majority Leader Farias.
Thank you, Chair Reschler and colleagues. Today we are advancing a home rule message that represents a long overdue step towards justice for Genesis Villela and her siblings, the children of fallen NYPD Detective Miosotis Familia. Detective Familia was tragically assassinated in the line of duty in 2017. In the wake of unimaginable loss, her eldest daughter, Genesis, stepped up at just 20 years old to raise her two younger siblings and keep their family together. But despite her sacrifice, she has been denied access to her mother's pension due to outdated state laws that only grant lifetime benefits to spouses and parents, not to children, no matter their circumstances. These pension laws were created in a time where single parents were few and orphan children of fallen officers were not considered. Last year, towards the end of the state legislative session, Genesis and I were connected. While we ran out of time then, I made a personal commitment to her and her siblings that I would not let her down. I am proud to be here today to follow through on that commitment. This home rule message is the city's first formal legislative action on behalf of the children of a fallen NYPD detective. It is our way of saying clearly on record, this New York City Council stands with officers and their families, and specifically stands with Genesis and her siblings. This case highlights a broader systemic issue. Our pension laws are rigid and archaic, written without consideration for the many forms that families take or the sacrifices young people often make in times of tragedy. Genesis's experience isn't unique. She represents the many New Yorkers who step up when the system steps away. While the state holds the power to change the pension law, the City Council plays a pivotal role in advancing that change. This home rule message is not just a formality, it's a powerful step that puts the full weight of the Council behind this effort. It affirms our commitment to correcting systemic failures and ensures that stories like Genesis's are seen, heard, and acted upon. I want to thank Genesis for giving me her trust and patience over the last year. She waited since 2017 and had many doors closed before her, and I'm grateful for that trust. I also want to thank my colleagues who have stood with us throughout this process. I want to thank my state partners, Senator Rivera and Assemblymember Dinowitz, who allowed me to work with the city partners to find the right way and the right language to approach this bill. The NYPD Pension Fund, New York City Actuary Chris Bombardier, Genesis's legal counsel, and the council's state team, Santa Soriano and Rick Arbello, and of course my Chief of Staff, Rebecca Nieves, who worked tirelessly with me over the last 3 months, specifically on this bill and its many iterations. To the folks who gave us all encouragement and wanted to celebrate today together, the 46th Precinct Commanding Officer, Jeremy Shublin, PBA President Patrick Hendry, and DEA President Scott Monroe, thank you all. And lastly, of course, to Speaker Adams for her support throughout this process, and Chair Reschler for helping bring this to the floor today. This is about justice for Genesis and for every family that's been overlooked by laws that fail to account for real-life responsibility and sacrifice. Detective Familia gave her life in service to the city, Genesis hers to her siblings, and our system must reflect that. I urge my colleagues to vote yes on this home rule. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Majority Leader, and I just want to really credit and thank you, as well as Councilmember Sanchez and Dinowitz for their leadership on this important issue, for Detective Familia and her family, and to support Genesis in this way. Jim, you there? Okay, hold on one second. We're about to do a roll call. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. This is the process. So I just want to thank you. This is a critically important home rule, and I'm hopeful we'll get it through the legislature. With that, we'll start the roll call. If we could start with Councilmember Gennaro.
William Martin, Committee Clerk, roll call vote, Committee on GovOps, State and Federal Legislation. All items are coupled. Councilmember Gennaro?
Can people hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I vote aye.
Thank you, sir. Councilmember Gennaro votes aye on all remotely. Thank you.
We'll see you later. Good.
Chair Reschler.
I will be voting aye on all today, but I do just want to take a moment to express that I have serious reservations about M144. I do think that it merits a vote on the floor, and so I'm supporting it coming out of committee, but I have serious concerns about this project, and we'll make those clear later on today.
Thank you. Brewer.
I vote aye, and I want to express the same sentiments as the chair. Thank you.
Gutierrez.
Aye.
Hanif.
Aye, except for M144.
144?
144.
M144.
No on it.
Thank you. Schulman.
Aye on all except for M144, and I share the concerns expressed by Councilmember Ressler, Chair Ressler, and Councilmember Brewer.
Thank you. Carr.
I'll be voting no on M144 and M145, as well as SLR 6 and SLR 12. And aye on the rest.
Thank you. Thank you. Vernikov.
Thank you. Aye on all except M145, SLR6, and SLR12, on which I vote no. Thank you.
Thank you. One moment. Palladino.
I vote no on M0144. I vote no on M0145. I vote no on SLR6. And I vote no on T20253664, in which I vote no. What's that?
The CCRB bill.
Oh, okay. SLR6, I thought I said.
In reference to CCRB, correct?
Where do you see 12?
That's fine.
Okay, you got that. You got it. You good, Billy? Okay, good. All
Thank you,
right, and
Councilmember
aye on all
Pellegrini.
the rest. Thank you.
I got you. Thank you. One moment.
Thank you, Councilmember. Is that 9?
Okay, thank
With
you.
that-
So all items have been adopted by the committee by 9 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, with the exceptions of the followings. M144 was adopted by the committee by 5 in the affirmative, 4 in the negative, no abstentions. And M145, SLR6, and SLR12 have been adopted by the committee with 6 in the affirmative, 3 in the negative, and no abstentions. Again, all items have passed out of committee.
And with that, we will adjourn. Thank you all.